So yeah, you just told me that you recorded the album during the Clash of the Titans festivals. If you compare the American shows to the European shows, Kerry, what do you think is the main difference, or is there one?
That's always a tough question because the European crowds are just more uniform in their responses in regards to, ending a song. In Europe, they applaud and they're done. They wait and see what Tom has to say, what's going to go on. To whereas in the States, they just go nuts from the end of the song to the beginning of the next song. Another big difference of the tour was in America, we played a lot of outdoor venues. To where here, we didn't do any, I don't think.
But it's still important for you to play in Europe, right? Because I mean, everything started over here, hasn't it?
Yeah, I think it all basically started here. I mean, without the popularity that we've achieved here, I think it's helped us grow back in America. But like you said, it's it can put a big hole in your pocket. And your best. When you try to work a tour out, you want to make sure that you don't lose a lot of money. You're always going to lose money because of the travel expense to get, because you bring your crew, you bring everybody that's involved with you. You bring everybody with you. You pick up a sound company, a lighting company, then you have a trucking company. There's a lot of expenses. And then you have, another thing is the exchange in money values. So, you lose it there too. But of course Europe's important. Otherwise we wouldn't be here.
Yeah, in German. Would you agree if I say that Slayer is a band that tries to provoke people in a way? That's the most important thing for you?
We don't try to provoke. We just basically go out and play. And it's the music that drives them crazy. We don't provoke. I try not to incite anything because, I don't want anyone to get hurt. And as far as provoking, we have a tendency to provoke a lot of these moral people to put us down, to say that we're this, to say that we're that we do this and that we do that. And all we do is play. And, we sort of let the music do the talking. And we don't have these set ideas. We just sort of, Kerry and Jeff make up the music. They sit there and they play them. And, and we sort of work to make the song work. You know what I mean? We create the song. And then we throw in the words. Kerry will have a set idea that'll go with the song. But if not, I sort of feel for the song to see what would fit well with the song, what kind of words work well with the song. And then, and try to put that image into the song because that's the way the song feels. So we kind of, I write, when I write, I write about social things that bother me, things that I see that I feel, they need some correction, but I'm not there to correct it. All I'm here is to tell you what I see. And yeah, we created an image, and it's an image that hasn't left us, and it's an image that I don't want to see go, because it's a big part of Slayer, which is a dark and black image. It's a very negative image, but it doesn't mean that nothing positive can stem from it. And people sit there and say, God, you guys write so negative. Can you do something positive? Shit, I made you think about the positive. I did my job. I did what I wanted to do, and that was to spark that little plus sign in your head. Nothing negative, you know what I mean? And I think it's worked. I think it's gotten the response that I want.